Hey guys, welcome back to Civilization 6 Rise and Fall as Lautaro of the Mapuche. We are currently in a joint war with India against Robert the Bruce. We nearly have Sterling, his capital. I did play just a few turns ahead. There was an issue earlier today in the game. My 2K, or 2K the game platform, was down and had done some strange things to the UI in the game. It kind of defaulted to CQ UI, and I didn't want it to, so there's a few turns ahead. I was going to try to go ahead and play it, and I saved the game afterwards, so it's just a few turns ahead. No big deal. You guys haven't lost anything. So welcome back to all of you. Glad to have all of you here. And let's see. Well, we do want to keep him here because we're going to start the space program soon. I don't know why I just realized I sent that guy to Delhi. I didn't want to do that, but it's okay. We still have a few more little ways to go before we can go up against India, so I'm not really worried about that right now. But something we can consider. Yeah, we can finally fire on there with the battleship. Very good. That'll help us out and help level him up. And there's a promotion right there. Alright. Fortify. Next turn. So glad to have you along on this series. Once I do take Sterling, we will probably just preempt some of these games and then just return to the segments that are going to round off the game, because pretty much after we take Sterling and then go after Gandhi, should pretty much just, the game should just be a formality at that point. But for right now, we have to take Sterling. I don't know if I want to take any other cities from him at the moment. Is there anything critical here we need to work? Nothing really, which is kind of funny because that's where the unit actually is. But what I might do is send him up this way to Ostia. And let's see. We're working every tile that we can within range. Let's see. We could work the wine. So there we go. And in that city, what can we do here? We can get a harbor going. Or we do have one. We can do a seaport. Let's go ahead and get the seaport. How's food? We're growing pretty well here. I don't know if a food market is really necessary. I think maybe... Yeah, I think stock exchange, just to get more of our traders going. Kind of move him towards India a little bit. Right, these guys are just going to fortify. And let's fire. Don't know if we can take it after this shot or not. Maybe, if we can get the cannon. Can we get the cannon to shoot? No, because those are all hills. What do we have here? We might be able to do it with our second troop, or this one. Let's see, hang on. So why is it stammering here? There we go. Yeah, looks like we're going to take it. Alright, so there's Sterling. And I don't really think we need any more of his cities. Now, we aren't doing a domination victory here, but I just wanted to take the capital because it was the better city, because it's got so many different wonders in it. Let's take a look. You can see here when I go into the city. Wow, they got the Hanging Gardens, the Oracle, the Kotuku, the Patala Palace, and the Alhambra, which means we'll have some additional... Yep, see? We got an additional military slot, an additional diplomatic slot. So that was very much worth it. All right, and then we'll go ahead and... Wow, you don't have a monument here yet? Go with monument. And let's see, battleship. Now, we are still at war with China, and I don't really even know why. I don't think it's even necessary. Let's go ahead and see if we can peace out with him. It just isn't necessary to be at war with him. We can't right now, okay? So, I guess we don't have enough turns yet. Alright, guys, on that note, as mentioned, we will go ahead and do a momentary pause, I guess you could say, until I get everything ready to go up against India. So I will see you guys momentarily. Alright guys, so on our way to India, we managed to end up getting a golden age, which was really nice. We also had our capital sabotaged. So I've moved our spy back here so we can protect our production, because we were hit with production. And I am about to go to war with Gandhi. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can go ahead and declare war. Our alliance ended. I did not renew it. So, first we're going to denounce him. To just kind of go through the formalities of it all, and then we'll go an extra turn. We did end up making peace with... Well, actually, we didn't make peace with China. I need to do that now, actually. It's only been a few turns since we were on. But I didn't want to just necessarily have a spin through just us moving from Sterling down to here. You guys can kind of understand how we moved the troops down this way. If you guys do want just the full games, you can comment down in the public section below. We'll do more full games. It's just that right now I just wanted to get this under our belt, just a new game, see what it feels like. I think I'll get a bank here. Sterling will probably just end up being our money city. We could probably get a... Probably should get a builder over here. How long is that going to take? 3 turns, that's fine. And as you can see, we're in a golden age, so our cogwheel here is glistening. I don't want to move him too far so we can capture these 2 units, but when you capture units now, when you capture people like generals and others, it just really sends them back to the capital, so can't really capture them and use them. We're gonna need to improve our aluminum to be able to make aircraft. So I went ahead and cleared that improvement or cleared the farm, made a farm here in placement of that. So now we have that, and we can start building our planes once I get another spy going. But I definitely needed to get that spy in our capital because they were messing with our production, and that's not very good at all. And as you can see, our scout has done a great job revealing a pretty big majority of the map here. I'll probably just send him over this way just to kind of clear this part of the map out, because why not? Our ship did a little clearing over there, and I think he's ready to go to war with Gandhi. So let's take a look here and see if we can't go ahead and declare war on Gandhi. Now, when we hit the Golden Age, I did the dedication to reduce war weariness. So although we'll get an egregious penalty here for warmongering, I'm not going to be overly concerned.
My attempts to avoid...
Okay. So we'll kind of see how the other civs are going to react. I'm not worried about Bruce's opinion. But we do have we have our alliances with our 3 main cities here. And we were just at war with China, so I'm not surprised that we're still kind of unfriendly. So let's go ahead and just line up our guys here. They're ready to go. You can go ahead and start firing. Wow, okay, was not necessarily anticipating that fast of a takeover, but we'll take that. And I just want to keep the field cannon kind of behind the lines here to protect itself. He'll just be kind of like our little runner in the background in case we need him for something. And alright, so let's see, is that a hill? Yes. Okay, so we're going to want to get you over here. So we'll just move him this way and move him there. But I don't think we're only going to need just the one artillery to take that city, so I don't know whether or not I'll actually move it or not. The map is all glowy and bright when we go into a golden age. Gives us some pretty decent bonuses. We're at 231 science, 177 culture. We'll get a little extra bonuses for that. Alright, so I'm just going to move him here. He'll still be able to fire. Wow. Look at that, guys. That was like instantaneous takeover, so... But we had to go after Gandhi because of the fact that he is really, you know, moving right along in religion. And we needed to make sure we stopped him from being able to get a religious victory, although he's a little ways away from that. But we can still go ahead and prepare for that. I'm going to avoid these two cities right here. There's just no need to go after him there. I will keep this ship in this area in case they want to send something by sea to us. And we're going to want to avoid anything going through Indian territory. So... let's see, that's going to go... yeah, it's going to go right through. So you can see right there, it's going to go right through Indian territory. But I'm looking for maybe some production. Maybe some inner city. Let's see. Yeah, we'll send it here. So we get food and production. And I don't want to really go by that city and get unnecessary city bombardment, so I'm going to skip and just move these guys around this way, and we'll go straight for the capital. I did form up the Mapuche Raiders, or the Malon Raiders. Yes, the Mapuche Malon Raiders, how about that? Into an army right here. I don't know whether I'll really do much with them. Maybe we'll just go over here and maybe take a little bit of a peek and see what's going on. I don't want to get him killed unnecessarily. Alright. So, unfortunately, we can't go to Scotland right now, so we're probably going to have to do a few internals, which is fine. That'll boost the city. We did start on our space stations, or spaceports in both cities. And well, we'll be starting it again in our capital. I had to go back and repair because we were sabotaged. Yeah, we're going to keep the city. Okay, we can't move them yet. And as you recall, we were able to, when we took Sterling, it opened up a few wonders to us. Go with Cold War here. So, as you can see here in our government and policy slots, we have a lot more space because of us capturing the Potato Palace for one. And one of the other, Alhambra, I think opened, yeah, Alhambra opened up the policies for war here. Alright, so let's see. We're in a golden age, so we do get some of the golden age bonuses, but I think what I want to do here is I want to run with science. So hopefully we can get those scientists that will boost our space program. Haven't even seen, like, who's even left yet. Let's see. Engineers, scientists. So we would get tourism from artifacts. And I don't know what would be behind that guy, but the ones for space stations and space building should be behind it. Meanwhile, our city over here, I haven't decided if I want to do more navies, but in the meantime, we will go ahead and get another trade route, that's for sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and just start our typical repairs. And, alright, so this one more we can use. Internal trade route. We'll send you to Calcutta. I guess we haven't opened up some of our other transportation yet, like Caravanserai or anything yet, because I'd rather go over sea. Okay, come on, game. Alright, you in Calcutta can go actually to the capital. We want as high as production as we can in both of our cities so that we can go ahead and and just kind of get everything going. We don't want to go there because that'll go through Indian territory. Although that would be a good option. We'll probably send you to Ostia. Nope. We need you to go to Antium, maybe. Yeah, send you to Antium. Alright, so he's got this aluminum here. That should be enough for our units. Now we could, yeah, we can go ahead and just clear that and just get as much aluminum as we can, because I can build a farm right here too, which is where this guy's actually going to the amber, but have to see. I don't know whether we can work it, but at least we can get the luxury. We can get one here too, and we can actually work that one. It's been a fun game. Not too unusual to take a good little bit of a lead here in King difficulty. So, but I did want to get, you know, we wanted to get a feel for what the game was going to be like. Yep, that's a decent trade. Thankfully, we don't have any issues with amenities. No problems with housing, which is not unusual, again, for King difficulty. Okay. Ongoing betrayal emergency. Target Lautaro. They're coming after us. Members of the emergency must capture specific cities from us. Alright, so what do we get if they lose, which they will? If the members succeed, targets units +3 combat strength. Targets will receive reduced war weariness. What do we get? During this emergency, target units -3. What? They'll gain 1 movement. All trade route between members are +2 production. So,
A satellite has no contact.
this means that we are at war with Rome. So I guess in a way, it's kind of nice that we kept our trade routes among our cities, because I think I had, or maybe this one was the one that was going to Rome, but now that we are in this emergency, well, we're already fighting India, so that's not even a major concern right now. I don't know why I can't move my guy. There it goes. That was kind of weird. Now let's just heal him up 1. And what I need to do, or what I needed to do, or should have done, was upgraded these units, but that's not a major concern. We will need to kind of keep our eye on this city right here should they send troops, but Gandhi's war effort, or his army, is pretty weak from what I could tell. Yeah, he's way down here, and as we saw when we were fighting Robert the Bruce, he was like at warriors and stuff. I mean, or swordsmen. Not warriors, but swordsmen. Well, the good thing is Robert the Bruce is not at war with us. Rome is not even remotely a concern, so we'll just keep some of our guys over in this area here, as you can see. So if he sends anybody over, we'll deal with it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get advanced ballistics. So in 12 more turns, we can go ahead and upgrade our units. Alright, so we'll go back to working on the spaceport now that we got all of our repairs done. And you can probably... So supply convoy, we don't really need one. We can upgrade. So let's get you to make... I'm curious why he... Oh, here we go. I was going to say, wait a minute, we can't make ships? We could make a sub. For no other reason other than we could have a sub. Alright, so we want to go for Delhi. But I was gonna heal these guys up, wasn't I? Yeah, alright, so let's just let these guys rest right here for a minute. I'll swing him down this way for no other reason than I can. And let's just take a little bit of a peek. I don't see any troops up there, so I think we'll be fine. And let's see, am I in range to work the amber? We don't have to work the amber. But it will be nice. Hang on, we could probably, if we... No, we're out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's work it in our main city. I mean, we will still get the amber as a resource. Alright. And we're going to keep all these internal trade routes. We can go to Montezuma's cities, but there's no production there. And we really want production. So we're going to go to Calcutta. Well, maybe not Calcutta. Let's go to Potioli. Alright. And we'll go ahead and work this aluminum as well. And that's not going to give us any... It'll give us one food. The food here is not a major issue in this city, so I'm not really overly worried about it. Alright. We could clear the swamp for some additional food. Alright, we have a housing issue. Oh, yes, over here in our new Indian city. I was about to say, our cities are doing fine. And there is our era score. We are still, of course, in a golden age, which kind of makes this war a little bit nicer or more pleasant. Don't know why they're going after Cullen. That's really not going to be of any major concern to us. Maybe Robert the Bruce wants his city back. And looks like we could still be able to freely trade and interact with our alliance cities. Even with China, it looks like we could probably still trade. Maybe even with Robert the Bruce, if we had, like, say, for example, if we really needed some extra cash or some amenities, we might be able to even still interact with them. So that's kind of interesting. Of all the people to go to war with us in this emergency, I guess I'm kind of glad it is just India and Rome. What's this now? Oh, right, we were spying on him. Ignore. Okay, so our spy's back. So where can we send him? I shouldn't have sent him to the their capital. Well, we could go... I don't want to go after any of our allies. I guess we can just send him over to... well, let's send him to Ostia just to protect Ostia. Maybe from sabotage. Alright, so we can start making our aircraft. Because we definitely want those. It'll make our war effort a whole lot easier. I'm going to go ahead and make some broadcasts. I've started making some broadcast towers. So we can start cranking out some culture. As you can see, we've got 25. Which isn't terribly bad. We're not really focusing on culture, but it'll at least give Catherine a little bit of run for her money. And that's with us not really focusing on it too hard, so... Could get a military academy, but I think we'll get... Wow, we could even do Eiffel Tower if we wanted to. Or Cristo Redentor for tourism. Let's get a trade route. I'm not really focused too much on archaeologists right now, because there really isn't a lot of... Well, there's antiquity sites, but it's just not a priority right now. Why has he not healed yet? Alright, we're working the aluminum. I guess we'll go over here and get the amber. Choose escape foot. Alright, we got away from the... That would have been from the Chinese capital. Alright, you... Oh, well, I'll just move this guy. And we'll just move everybody in. And go towards Delhi. And let's go ahead and heal him the one turn. Okay. And we'll upgrade them here shortly. Right. We'll keep all these internal. And we'll go to Aquiella. Or we could go to... all the way over to Lisbon just to establish a trade post over there so we can reach out further to these other cities. So that might be a good idea. Let's go ahead and work that amber. Moving right along. It's been a great little game. Been kind of fun for me. Still a lot to learn with the new changes to the DLC. But in the interim, it's been kind of fun. 59 turns for that emergency? Wow. That's a lot of turns. We could, I guess, go after Rome. Once I get the aircraft going, it won't be that big of a deal. We could probably clear this swamp. Alright, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and just... Wow, I can move that far? Oh, because we're on a road. And I think we're going to be fine. Actually. I'll kind of push these guys in. That was not what I wanted to do, but... We've already moved him, so we'll just deal with it. Sterling. Okay, so there's our... builder. Let's see. Let's work that cattle. I'm glad we're not at war with De Bruce, because Sterling would have been a problem trying to defend it. Okay. So in the meantime, Sterling. Let's just go ahead and get all the military stuff, and maybe we can make units up there. Maybe even some additional naval units too. And we're just going to push him right up here to the city. Yeah, it keeps going to that unit. So annoying. Okay, never mind. You can't move. You can't move. Alright, there we go. Next turn. Alright guys, so as we make this turn, we are currently in a emergency mode here against Rome and India. So guys, please consider clicking on that channel icon you see there to subscribe to the channel. As always, I appreciate your support, social media shares, comments if you like, and I will see you in the next game.